representing the Indian perspective on a day when the Pakistan National Assembly has passed that anti-India resolution. Brigadier Mahalingam from DAD Studios in Delhi, Dr. Subramanian Swamy. By the way, Dr. Subramanian Swamy making his first appearance on the Newshour tonight after joining the Bharatiya Janata Party. He's going to lead the party's charge in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Thank you very much. BJP leader Subramanian Swamy, Sushant Sareen of the Pak Project at the IDSA, Dr. Farid Malik of the Tehreek Insaaf from Lahore, representing the Pakistani point of view as well, Barrister Zafarullah Khan, Senior Advocate and President of the Watan Party, joining us from Lahore, and from Islamabad, Syed Tariq Pirzada, who was all fiery yesterday on the Newshour. Now, what happens after this, Dr. Swamy? Now, this Pakistanis have adopted an anti-India resolution. What should Indians do?
Well, Indians have to come to a clear understanding that the civil society in Pakistan doesn't count for anything.
Right.
And Mr. Nawaz Sharif has been elected after surrendering to the extremists, the religious hotheads, and therefore they are calling the shots. And he is just in the same situation as Mr. Manmohan Singh is in our country, except that Mr. Manmohan Singh owes his loyalty to one person, whereas in Pakistan, the Prime Minister there owes his loyalty to the ISI, to the army, and to the mullahs.
Well, let's throw it to our guests in Lahore, Farid Malik and Barrister Zafarullah Khan. You see, Pakistan has done this before, because after 26/11, after the Mumbai attack, when it became clear to the whole world that there was Pakistani involvement in the attacks, you passed a resolution then also in your National Assembly, and you accused.
Thank you.
You accused India of warmongering, of trying to destabilize the region. So, you know, that's been your line of defense all the time, hasn't it?
Thank you very much. Let me say what I want to say is about 67 years we separated from each other, and these are our days of celebration or statutory coexistence, whatever you like to call it. It is 67 years ago, but we should be sad on the day that we have lived together for centuries together. We have shared the same culture, same food. Why we would like to have a fight, I think, over the things which we cannot control ourselves as well. The thing is that the bigotry, the bigot peoples on both sides, the religious people, actually they are destroying the peace between both the countries. And in fact, one of the very police commissioner of Mumbai said once, if you pay somebody they can protest against Hindus, you pay Muslims, they protest against the Hindu. The question arises that we must have a sense somehow, is 1.3 billion people's life is involved. We both are a very poor country. Are we fighting for the Americans? Are we fighting for the other countries?
No, but why did you pass this resolution today?
If we are destroyed, I can show you India will not be able to survive. If India destroyed, we will not be able to.
Why did you pass the resolution? When you passed the resolution, Sushant Sareen, I'm sure Sushant Sareen, when a resolution like this is passed, the consequences are thought through.
Very simple.
No. Why you pass a resolution like this in which you would take on? I'm asking Sushant Sareen in Delhi. I'm going to come back to you in Lahore in a minute.
Okay.
Sushant Sareen.
Okay, let me answer this. What you have said.
I think what Mr. Nawaz Sharif is trying to do is trying to play both sides of the game.
Yeah.
So while at one level he is being sugar and honey, as his statement earlier in the day comes out, he's talking about a new beginning and all of that. At another level, he's trying to protect his core constituency, which to an extent, as Mr. Subramanian Swamy said, is made up of some religious hotheads, essentially a conservative lobby inside Pakistan, right-wing lobby. So he's trying to appease to them also and trying to hold out some kind of a hand of friendship to India also. He's trying to play both sides. Now, whether he gets, he falls between the two stools remains to be seen. The point is that just yesterday, the Punjab Assembly, in which his party holds almost 3/4 of the seats, passed a similar obnoxious resolution, and today the National Assembly has done the same thing. Pakistan's National Assembly has earlier passed a resolution when Afzal Guru was executed, and I thought, we did not respond adequately even at that point of time. Now, you see, the Pakistanis need to be very clear whether they want if they are genuinely sincere and genuinely want good relations with India, then you cannot have this twin track approach of sugar and honey on one side, and then, you know, carrying out proxy war, carrying out terrorism, carrying out infiltration, pushing in terrorists, carrying out cross-border raids on the other side. You cannot have these twin tracks operating, because frankly speaking, since 26/11, somehow it seems to me that the Indian public opinion is on a fairly short fuse, and a small incident also leads to
agreed, but
the public opinion just exploding.
No, but if this
so I think the Pakistanis need to understand where the Indians are coming from, and it is not just incumbent upon the government of India to to reach out or to take care of Pakistani sensitivities.
No, but
it is
it's
equally
crossed,
incumbent upon the Pakistanis to respect Indian
no, but
sensitivities.
it's crossed all limits, and in all of these resolutions there is the mandatory reference to Kashmir. Why? Dr. Farid Malik, let me throw that to you. In the Afzal Guru resolution, mandatory reference to Kashmir. In this resolution, mandatory reference to Kashmir, and also a lot of anger at the Indian media. I don't know what we have done. I don't know what we have done. We have only said that you cannot come and kill our soldiers and then deny it.
Well,
yes.
there are two things that have to be understood. One is that there are hawks and there are doves on both sides of the border. While Pakistan is moving in the direction of doves, unfortunately, India is moving in the direction of hawks. I believe time has come that the doves should take over on both sides. Now, coming back to Kashmir, I believe Kashmir is a core issue between India and Pakistan. And I fail to understand that why can't these two countries sit together and resolve it?
You see today,
we're not saying that give Kashmir to Pakistan on a platter, but the issue is that Kashmir has to be settled. That is the core issue. Everything else is periphery, and there are a lot of issues which can be resolved for conference building, like Siachen, Sir Creek. There could be Okarabad. There are a lot of things which can be done.
No, you see, you can't have talks in this atmosphere.
We have to move in the direction of the doves, move towards peace for both the countries. That's vital and that's important.
Sir, you know what's happening
and the reason people are talking about
there is an industry. I can see.
While the Pakistan media is showing a lot of restraint.
You see, I'll tell you.
Pakistan media is on the side of peace.
You see,
the Indian media is building up unnecessarily tempers and flaring up tempers. I don't understand what is Indian media up to.
Sir, I don't know what the Pakistan media is doing or done, but I can only tell you this: it is our responsibility to put the facts out. The fact of the matter also is that you did pass a resolution after Afzal Guru. You passed a resolution when you were caught red-handed after 2008. You passed a resolution today. You are completely aware of the impact of these resolutions, and yes, there are doves. Let me tell you, Dr. Farid Malik, today there were a group of doves who were sitting in a fairly posh club in Delhi, right, discussing nice things and over expensive lunches and dinners. Now, I don't think these people represent the sentiments of the people of this country, who are absolutely enraged at the manner in which you dared to come 450 meters into our territory and kill 5 of our soldiers. Go away, pass a resolution, condemn India, raise Kashmir. Now, a group of doves who are very happily whining and dining in this seminar circuit may never ask the questions, because their industry will, close down tomorrow if they ask these questions. But we are not part of the cocktail circuit, sir. I throw the ball back into Brigadier Mahalingam's court. I don't know whether he's a hawk or dove. Brigadier Mahalingam.
Arnab, since this question of Kashmir has been brought in, I would like to remind our Pakistani guests about the Gilgit-Baltistan area, which is also a part of Kashmir and a part of India. The Supreme Court of Pakistan on 28 May 1999 passed an order that the Pakistan must grant them fundamental rights, and it also specifically stated it must be implemented within the next 6 months. What happened to the status of the people of Gilgit-Baltistan and those Ismailis and the Shias there? Now, what did Pakistan do in return? They waited till 2009, and in 2009 they brought in the Gilgit-Baltistan Empowerment and Self-Governance Order. What is this order? As per this order, They have conducted elections. I think about 33 members are there. There is a governor and a chief minister. Governor appointed by the Pakistan government. But where does the power lie? The power lies in the Gilgit-Baltistan Council, which is headed by the Prime Minister of Pakistan and the council members who are appointed by the Pakistan government.
And falsification.
What are they talking about?
You see also.
Have they forgotten?
What I'm talking about, I'm talking about 800,000 Indian military forces in held Kashmir.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that.
Yeah. So
Brigadier Saab,
so
this is
no
time
use
for the
arguing
doves,
Kashmir,
not for the hawks.
No, I just want to tell you, sir, one thing.
Let's talk about doves.
So what will happen about hawks and doves? One second. I have one thing. One second, gentlemen. Calm down. I'll just say one thing. No, one second.
Kashmir is for the Kashmiris.